Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another day of Inspired by May I Scraplift You. This is a May I Scraplift You series. I've added the Inspired by because some layouts I am taking inspiration, some I'm actually doing a direct lift, and so that's why I kind of added that little disclaimer at the beginning. This layout is from the Scrappy Sisters OZ. They are an Australian pair of sisters, in case you don't know, Jessica Ware and Katie Scott. They are amazing and awesome and talented, and I love their work. I'm not sure. I think this one was by Katie, but if you go scroll their Instagram, there are several layouts like this, and I know Jessica and Katie have both done layouts like this where they take what could be a pocket page and make like an oversized grid, and they decorate all the 3x4 cards or the 4x6 cards, and then they just add them to the pocket pages or to the layout, and those are the embellishment areas, and then the photos are kind of mixed in with those. And so that's exactly what I'm doing here. And I am just using 4x6 instead. Actually, they're slightly smaller than a 4x6, not exactly the right size to take up all of the space on my 12x12 white paper. But I am trimming down my 4x6 cards because my photos are slightly smaller because I print on a selfie printer, which doesn't print a true 4x6. It is a little bit smaller. And plus I print with a border, so mine always have, well, most of the time have a border around them, and that makes them look a little bit smaller on this white background paper because the white border just kind of blends right in. Had I thought about it, I would have printed them full size without the border because it would have made the 4x6 cards look more appropriately sized when they're all laying on the desk together. And they really are cut the same size. It's just that the white border is making those cards kind of look like they're smaller. Anyway, I decided I'm not going to reprint the photos because I didn't want to waste the paper or the ink, and I'm just going to go with it. Sometimes you just got to keep moving forward and get your layout done and not worry about it too much. And that's what I decided to do. So these 4 photos are on these huge Jumbotron screens. I think there's 2 screens at the port in Nassau, and they are 3D videos that are playing. The manta ray and the turtle and the octopus all come right out of the screen, and they look like they're like right there. And then the shark, he actually hits the window and cracks the window, and then eventually he comes through the window and all of this water starts pouring over the top and out of the screen. And it's very realistic looking. I mean, obviously the animals are not real animals, but it really looks like it's just coming right out of the screen. They're fantastic and awesome. I kind of did a little research on it, not research, but I read up on it, and they're doing a little bit of a revitalization project at the port there, scheduled like for the next over the course of 4 years, and this is one of the things that they put in. Interestingly enough, in my little research there, I found out that they have 30,000 people come in to visit from cruise ships daily. That's a huge amount, you guys. No wonder they want to do a little revitalization. Yeah, they see a lot of traffic. So anyway, I decided I wanted to document that, and that's what's going to go on my 4x6 card in the bottom left-hand corner. I'm just going to write some notes about that, and I am going to include a QR code. If I think about it, I will try to add a little bit of this video towards the end of the video of these guys coming out of the screen at the end of this video so that you can go and watch that. But I'm not going to talk all the way through it because that would be, I don't know, a little bit much. But I'm going to go ahead and try and add it at the end of this video for you so that you can check that out. It's pretty amazing and really awesome. So I used my dies again. You're going to be seeing me use a lot of my foliage dies over this month because it's a great way to add continuity throughout my album. and it's a great way to add a little bit of something to soften up my layouts. I have ephemera left. I just don't have a ton of ephemera, and I have a lot of layouts to do. So I'm kind of having to spread it throughout my month and beyond, because I have actually some layouts that I want to do after I finish this month out that are still going in this cruise album that I have not accounted for yet. So I definitely need to kind of spread out the usage of the ephemera so that I have enough to kind of last. So that's what I'm doing. I also did find I have a set of dies that have foliage from Momenta. I picked them up at Hobby Lobby ages ago, so they're not available anymore. But in that, there was this hibiscus flower. And so I decided to go ahead and cut some of hibiscus flowers to add as well, because they're very tropical feeling. It's a tropical flower, and I can cut it in the same peachy pink color that is going on throughout this album. So that's what I decided to do. I'm going to use that. It's not really my favorite flower, but it does work for this, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and lay these down like a grid, and then you're not going to get to see it because I am going to take this over to my sewing machine, which is not set up for filming at all. But I am going to do a stitch all the way around this layout and then through to create the grid work as well. And I'm just going to do it in a neutral tan color because in this album we have jute that we're using, we have some burlap ribbon that we're using, and we have some linen thread that is a natural color as well. And so I wanted to bring in that color somewhere on this layout, and that's going to allow me to do that by adding the thread, stitching all the way around and throughout all of the little grids there. So you'll see that on the close-ups as you come to the end of the video here. Also, while I am putting this together, don't forget that there are a bunch of people playing along with May I Scraplift You, and a bunch of people who are lifting Katie or Jessica, the Scrappy Sisters of OZ. Yeah, I will put links for the playlist down below, as well as a link to Katie and Jessica's Instagram and their YouTube channel, so you can go and check them out and give them a little bit of love today also. Thank you for the inspiration, you guys, Jess and Katie. It was amazing inspiration, and I really enjoyed doing this layout, and it worked great for my photos. So if you guys enjoyed this layout, hit the thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel as well. I'll be here most of the month playing along with May I Scraplift You and working on cruise layouts, so you can come back and see more of that. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the 3D video coming up right now.